ABC5's medical expert, Dr. Robin Miller, joins us now for this week's Focus on Health.
Thanks so much for being here, Dr. Miller.
Thanks for having me.
Let's get to our first question.
Are there any new treatments on the way for inflammatory bowel disease?
Yes, it definitely looks that way. Researchers took ginger, an anti-inflammatory spice, and ground it into fine nanoparticles. They fed it to mice that were bred to have inflammatory bowel disease. The particles healed their intestines and reduced inflammation. The ginger also raised the level of proteins that fight inflammation, and there were no side effects.
So, do you think this may end up becoming a treatment for people who have this problem?
I certainly hope so, because it would be great to have a treatment with no side effects.
No
That's
side
effective.
effects.
People like that.
Yes.
Okay, and our second question, are there any new innovative treatments for Alzheimer's disease?
Yes, a recent study done in Australia involved special mice bred to develop Alzheimer's disease. Researchers took a special ultrasound machine that was able to remove amyloid clumps that are considered responsible for Alzheimer's. After they treated the mice, 75% of their memory function was restored. There was no damage to the surrounding brain tissue.
Interesting. Are there human trials in the works for that?
Yes, 2017 they'll start using it in people.
75%?
75%.
That's incredible.
awesome.
Yes.
Wow.
Is there scientific evidence to show the calming effect of music? I like this question.
Yes, once again, the answer is yes. A recent study took 117 volunteers of all ages and musical abilities and experiences. They had them attend 2 concerts showcasing the composer Eric Whitacre, who has mellow music. They took saliva samples before and after each concert, and they measured cortisol, cortisone, and DHEA levels. The cortisone and cortisol levels dropped after the concert. The DHEA levels dropped in women and rose slightly in men. Cortisol levels rise when people are stressed, and they lower with relaxation.
So how do you explain the difference in levels between men and women?
Well, interesting, slight elevations of DHEA levels go with warm-heartedness.
Oh.
Okay.
So one might wonder if the men were actually moved more than the women. Who knows?
Interesting.
Go figure.
All right. That's awesome.
Bring them to a show.
Exactly. And we want to let you know that you can send your questions to Dr. Robin Miller at the address on your screen, or better yet, email your questions to drmiller@kobi5.com. Then look for the answers to your questions right here next Tuesday night.
Dr. Miller, always a pleasure. Thank you for
Thank
being
you
here.
so much.
Thanks for
Adam
having me.
Kolpack's up next with your full weather forecast.
But first, take a look at what's coming up tonight in prime time.